California! If it were a country, it would have the 5th largest economy in the world. You got the entertainment industry in the south, Silicon Valley in the middle, and up north you got trees and beavers. Yes, the top chunk of California is the forgotten part of the state. Only 10% of the state population lives up here. And other than the ass kicking it takes from a fire every summer, it hardly ever makes the news. Until this. Climate change is fueling extremism is the name of the article. And it tells of the horrors of California's deep north. Accounts are given of roadblocks set up by far-right groups. And it's implied that people north of Sacramento, quote, all believe the US government has been captured by Jews, with some blaming the devastating annual fires on a, quote, Jewish-controlled laser beam. Most interesting of all, the article tells of the mythical, racist, secessionary pseudo-state known as Jefferson, which intends to break away from California and continue what the Confederacy could not. Now, the LA Times tends to be very biased, crappy, and divisive. But a little research does reveal a number of lynchings in proposed Jefferson territory, as well as one of its proponents attempting to make it into a slave-holding state. What's the LA Times up to? Is this just fear-mongering? Or is Northern California crawling with Klansmen? I'm gonna find out. But first, I'm at the Mount Shasta Fish Hatchery, the oldest hatchery in the western United States. It's spawning season! Which literally means men are being paid to jerk off fish.
This down here is where we're taking the males. They're squeezing out the milk. Jerry, show her.
Please like the video if you want me to go roast the ever-living hell out of them. And I'd always appreciate your subscription because we're doing this thing every Sunday at 9 a.m. Make sure you're around. Let's go. Megan and Katie, they're holding it down here on Veterans Day. Whatever they get paid, it needs to be more. They're very competent, very knowledgeable. Alas, they are women. And these jokes, well, they're designed for men. All right, men are the intended target. So we just called up, what's his name?
Jesse.
Jesse. And Jesse's gonna get a load of these. And don't worry, these jokes are, well, we'll call them PG-13. So they got a big, strong man handling the fishies. This guy's a fish fucker, he's a necrophiliac. To him, speed dating means a stick of dynamite in a net. That's a good one, right? Finally got Jesse to correct. At least this guy's a giver. I asked him what's the best way to eat a salmon. He said, do the alphabet with your tongue.
You guys ever been to Vegas? That tells you.
This is going better than I thought. Time to double down. You two gentlemen with the hatchery? You're contractors, huh? Too bad, you're in the line of fire. Hello, sir. You like fish, sir? Yeah. You've been in more trout mouth than a fly lure, I bet. Is your name Luca Brasi? Because I know you're sleeping with the fishes. You know, with the reflection of the sun off the surface of the water, it's difficult to observe the trout. That's why serious peeping toms rent cherry pickers to fulfill all their masturbation needs. Guys repairing the hatchery fences, huh?
Netting, yeah.
Netting? Yep. Why is that?
Keep the birds out.
Keep the birds out. More fish for themselves. I don't know if you gentlemen know this, but sockeye salmon
return to their birthplace to breed.
It's many cases within meters of where they were born.
They try to lay eggs in the exact same crevice that they were born in. Just another thing you two have in common, you sick f***. The very same one he was born. Is this your son?
Yes, it is.
He's trying to have sex with your wife, sir. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. This guy's the hatchery creep. Is it true you dip your fishing worms in chloroform? There's not enough sport in it just with the hook, is there? You need them to be out. Male salmon, right before they spawn, they grow a hooked jaw and they get a hump on their back. Did you know that? Well, it's true. And it should make you feel good, mister, to know you're not the only one who looks like a hunchback monster right before you come. Oh, look over here. It's Mr. I'm too good to wear a condom. He went to the doc to get an STD test. It came up positive for mercury poisoning. You gotta wear some protection, buddy. Well, you took it well, Jesse. I thought you were gonna beat my ass, frankly, when you walked up.
No, it's Friday. It's my day off.
Jesse, are you worried the reputation's gonna spread that you are indeed a fish fuck?
No. I get paid for it legally.
The fish? That's why he took all these in stride. In conclusion, you're a sick bastard. But you're also supplying, Katie told me, the majority of the trout to the state of California. So you're entitled to your kicks, buddy.
Yeah.
You're entitled to it.
But all of it is we all have our babies everywhere.
This guy's the Genghis Khan of the fish world. They're all related to him. Now, Nico, we go further into the north. That was just a little fun. That was just for me. We have to get to the soul of the Jefferson issue. That's what's most pressing. So here we are. It's Siskiyou. Here we are at Siskiyou County Museum. Siskiyou County contains Yreka, which is the unofficial capital of the mythical state of Jefferson. If there's a place to start in this town to learn more, it's here. Oh, and look at, on this vehicle over my right shoulder, we've already got, let's go, Brandon. We're in the right place. We're in the right place. Ooh. Hello.
Program going on.
I wasn't aware of the program. We're gonna keep it tight-lipped. We came for the present. We even know the event started at noon sharp.
Go ahead and get it done.
Here you go.
The donation, yeah, go ahead and get
That's
it
for
done.
you.
All right.
Well, this new state, it seems, is gonna be a capitalist one.
Yeah, I think they're fueled by kerosene or some kind of diesel.
But how did they help the smoke?
They didn't. They were here to keep us warm. It got that cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Freddy the Fish, here to make sure everybody's prepared to keep our river ecosystems healthy. Unfortunately, I keyed. We came here today to learn more about the proposed state of Jefferson, and I was wondering if anybody here would be knowledgeable about that state. You, sir, right there?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, we understand that in the World War II era, or rather pre-World War II, the people of this area were dissatisfied with the amount of support they were getting from Salem and Sacramento, the two state capitals. And since they weren't getting any support for their roads and infrastructure, they wanted to secede. World War II happened. The industry boomed up here as far as timber and other sorts of natural resources, so the idea faded out of memory. But now, it seems again, we aren't getting the support up here that we need from Sacramento in terms of rebuilding after wildfires. Is that basically on point, sir? Has the sentiment of Jefferson been reignited? Pardon the dark pun.
I think it comes and goes. I think it dates back to even earlier than World War II.
Oh, well, I'm going to take a seat. What's going on here right now?
Beaver dams, that's where you'd like to live.
Me and beavers get along swimmingly. All right. Well, we're just going to sit on a little bit of this, if you don't mind. You know, the beaver dam, the health of those is something I'm very big on.
Thank you.
Just as a disclosure, that was not part of my script. So, I'm here to talk about beaver. In particular, Scott Valley, and how some of the work that we do has been inspired by beaver, and how we are trying to work to encourage coexistence with beaver going forward. And I would love questions. So if you guys have questions that are related to this talk.
Yeah, miss, my cameraman, often he struggles finding beaver and seducing beaver.
Excuse me, sir. I'm not interested in that today.
That was too far.
So, fun fact about beaver. First of all, they're just a very large.
Yeah.
You know, we have a serious thing going on here.
Yeah. No, I understand. How to care for the beaver, how to shave the beaver.
Yeah, whatever. That isn't, you know, could you please turn off your effing camera?
Thank you. That's YouTube monetization will remain intact. We just.
It's really rude to interrupt some speaker who may be nervous or something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Jefferson talk was relevant, that was okay. But when the beaver joke started flying, it got juvenile real fast, and I 86'd myself.
I thought you were coming for tomorrow.
Me? Well, my reputation precedes me. I'm sorry about that, ma'am. Donation to the museum.
You already donated something.
Can I actually buy one of those Great Seal of Jefferson shirts up there?
Sure.
Thank you. Here we are. Let's get the hat. Let's get the shirt. Thank you so much. Jefferson 51st State. Wow, look at this. It's really part of the fabric of the city around here.
Yeah, and we have a display right in front if you look at it.
Really? State of Jefferson. The Great Seal. You know what the 2 X's stand for, Nico?
I don't.
They stand for the double crossing perpetrated against the people of Jefferson by the capitals of Sacramento and Salem. A double cross. And the gold pan, because of course, the 1848 gold discovery that defines the northern region of California. Hello. Yeah, they're talking a lot about beaver in there. It's getting kind of sexual, but okay, as long as you're ready. Yeah. Selma, you were awesome. I cannot wait to don my State of Jefferson merchandise. You have a fine day, and God save the beavers. Well, Nico, we're outside Gold Rush Burgers, and I'm actually scared. We have lifted trucks that scream, "I wouldn't accept my gay son." We have wheels on the trucks so large they seem to whisper, "Barack Obama was actually a lizard." And we have Trump signs all over the establishment. We're going in. It's dark. It's claustrophobic. There might only be one way out. And that's by the fist. You ready to duke it out, Nico? Yeah, what was your name, brother?
Jeremy?
What's up, dude? Danny. Hanging out with my buddy Jeremy. Yreka local. You like Pearl Jam, Jeremy? Jeremy spoken. You know?
Yeah, it's all right. I like that song.
90s, baby. The best era. You seem like a 90s guy.
I'm from the 80s, 81.
Yeah, but in the 90s, you were in your
Yeah.
your pussy getting prime.
Yeah, I was like 10, 12.
In the 90s?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe if you were precocious. When did you lose your virginity?
9.
Did you doubt him even for a second, Nico? You shouldn't have. Jeremy, what's life like around here in Yreka?
It's all right if you stay to yourself and don't do drugs.
Okay, don't do drugs. My cameraman and I occasionally struggle with that advice. When you lost your virginity at 9, Jeremy, did the girl want some more?
Yeah, always.
Your technique was already good. Was it watching your dad's porno tapes?
No.
How'd you learn to do it?
I'm self-made.
It's instinctual. You're like a salmon that swims out to sea and finds its way back to its origin stream. It's just in your DNA. Can you give us, Jeremy, before you go, one tip for how to be better love makers?
Yeah, just go slow and make love to her. Look in her eyes. They love that.
Like that?
Pretty much.
I'm gonna try that out.
I wouldn't touch nothing.
Really?
Just my honest opinion.
Well, maybe we'll use our burger bag over from Gold Rush as a condom. Shh.
Yeah, the extra large ones. That's what I need.
My guy right here. Big dick, big confidence, big love-making skills. What is Calvin pissing on over there?
City boys.
I might as well announce it right when I walk in. It's better to be up front. Look at that. 2A Defender, Rifle and Pistol Association. Join here. You can go inside, get a burger, then get a Beretta too. It's a 2-for-1. How's it going?
Okay, are you taking pictures to blow my shit up because I'm a Trump fan?
No, not at all.
We're all rednecks, and most everybody in there has guns too. So
It's okay, yeah, we'll mind our P's and Q's. We would like a burger though.
okay, you may come in. Do not take pictures of me. I'm fat. Stop it! And I believe in shooting everybody.
Everybody?
Well, all tweakers and Democrats.
Okay, well, we're not tweakers.
No.
I just shook hands with one. And also, don't call yourself what you called yourself. You look lovely.
Thank you.
You look lovely.
You're a blind little boy. Get it?
Yeah, how's it going, sir?
Oh, good.
How you doing? City boy coming through. I just thought I'd announce myself. How's it going, sir? How you doing, man?
How are you?
What do you do around here?
I work at the middle school, do maintenance.
Keeping your hands off the kids, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Maintenance, huh?
Yeah.
Now, the proprietor of the restaurant, she said the two people she'd be willing to shoot are Democrats and tweakers. Leaving Los Angeles, I thought I'd escaped the tweakers. Am I mistaken? Is there a tweaker presence up here too?
Well, there's tweakers everywhere. Drugs are everywhere. So.
Well, keep your hands off those middle schoolers. Keep your hands off the tweak, okay?
Those jokes aren't very funny.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, it's not funny because it's hitting close to home. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Nico? Can we get a burger?
Yeah.
What was your name one more time, darling?
Debbie Rush.
Debbie. Beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
And you self-deprecating, lovely.
I will punch you in the arm.
Dead arm? Oh, she's got it. Yreka. What's it like? Is it communal? How are the people?
It was really nice until about 6 years ago.
What happened 6 years ago?
When our government, when Brown declared that everybody gets free everything, so then Oregon people started sending their crap down here. People get arrested 4, 5, 6 times a day. And
Yeah.
There's nothing anybody can do.
So just in the name of total transparency, Debbie, I gave a man named Jeremy, who was almost certainly a junkie, $15 over in that parking lot. Is that going to be spent on fentanyl?
Well, heroin, fentanyl, or cocaine.
One of the three. Maybe a Gold Rush burger if we're lucky, huh?
No.
You probably don't want him in here, do you?
No.
I saw the camp up here in the hill.
Yeah, lovely. Yes.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Well, coming from Los Angeles, we thought we'd spread the wealth up to you, Debbie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but California does really good at supporting piles of crap that don't do anything. And so California is just a shithole. Sorry, It's just turned into a shithole.
I agree. One of the pieces of slander I saw in the LA Times was that there is an undercurrent of racism everywhere in Jefferson. Correct or incorrect?
We just don't have the variety that you guys have down there. I mean, we don't have the variety. We might have 2 or 4 or 10 or 50.
And you keep an eye on them, right, Debbie? Joke. That was a joke. And then, Debbie, how are you reacting to the news that the Yreka football team just integrated last week?
What does that mean?
That was a joke. That was just a joke. You know, I'm playing on the stereotypes that everybody's a racist.
Crap is crap. I don't care what color you are. And I've never have. I mean, we have more white trash up here than anything. But it's just really sad that it's not racist. It's just, if you're crap, you're crap.
So you care less about a person's skin color and more about whether or not they're stinking up your neighborhood, starting fires, tweaking out on meth.
Or living in your motels and taking up all the county money.
Well, that's a note to self, Nico. We're not staying in one of the Yreka motels tonight.
No. If you stay in anyone, stay with the one up on the hill.
You're pointing almost directly up. I don't know if I can handle that elevation without a Sherpa.
It's up by the truck stop. I think it's.
That sounds sketchy too.
No,
Debbie, I know I'm dainty and shaved. I don't swing that way.
No.
I don't want to suck off a truck stop queen in stall 3.
You don't have to be a lot lizard. They have a really nice motel up there.
All right, well, Debbie, you were beautiful.
Well, thank you. I'm sorry. I don't want to give the world the wrong impression of Yreka, but it used to be a really nice place. It used to be, but it's just the laws. Drive safely back or fly safely back to LA.
Can I have a hug?
Yes, you can have a hug.
Stay out of trouble, man. That was better than that punch in the arm. I didn't want to go out on that.
Remember, I've had 3 boys, so I can punch pretty good.
Are you interested in having another? No. I'm single.
Go away.
But I would, you know. I know she doesn't like him, but Jeremy taught me how to screw. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. So, Esty, first of all, how do I look?
You look good.
You do too, baby.
Oh.
Esty, we're from Los Angeles. We're new to the area, but one of the things we've heard about Yreka, very conservative, and some people have even said it is racist.
It is so racist.
Is it around here?
It is, excuse my language, but it's so racist. Even the Hindu people are racist.
Huh.
Whatever they are in there. But,
So leave us white people alone, okay? We're not the ones causing all the problems.
no, I'm not going to say you guys are all.
Most of them, though. How does that manifest? How do you experience racism here in Jefferson?
I'm on the news actually in Oregon for the same thing. They burned a cross in my neighbor's yard.
In Oregon?
Yep.
Others say while they don't feel for their safety, they do worry about their children.
Because my kids ride up and down here all day long, every day, and they're biracial too. So I'm kind of scared.
But everybody up here treats you well? Everybody's cool?
Actually, no, they racist up there too. A couple of people is prejudiced up there too.
Really?
You know, they make sure they let you know too. Constantly a fucking what's all the shit for?
Maybe we can grab some hand soap in here, go wash their mouths out.
Right. Gosh.
Esty, well that really stinks. You want us to give you a lift up there?
Yes, please.
Well, let's do it. Esty, you're married.
No, thank you. So much. Yeah,
No,
I know I'm not married
Ooh, in that case.
Cut it out. You weren't so young, I'd probably give you a run for your money.
Oh, yeah? Got a 12er for you gentlemen if you want it. You guys drink beer? I appreciate that. I'll come back with some JD. How's that sound? I'll come right back. I'll do it. All I have is this right now. What's that, sir?
He's gonna kick you off the hill because you didn't bring alcohol.
Oh. Oh, he's cool. We're already starting to get heckled, Nico. We're coming back with your JD, I promise. No problem, man.
Dominic, are you here?
Well, you got it, baby. You're Este's son?
That's me.
Oh, what's up, man? We met your mother. How's life up here in Jefferson?
It's probably the worst place I've ever been.
Really?
Worst time of my life.
Yeah? What about Jefferson in particular is worse than other places you've been?
People are pretty up here.
Are they?
Yeah, there's not much of a community.
People around this camp are pretty fucked up? What about the citizens down in town?
No, just as bad.
Just as bad?
I mean, they're worse.
Huh. And are you referring to racism or just general assholery?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's racism. I try not to throw the race card out, but it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty tough.
Is there anybody down in town who really bothers you?
Walmart. This man at the Walmart.
What's up with Walmart? Tell me about it.
We all here and do nothing wrong. He's a
Most of us have been 86 out of most of the establishments.
Right. They make sure we get kicked out of here. We can't get food. We have to sneak in and shit.
Walmart, huh?
Yeah.
And they want to make it look like we're stealing from each other, but we kind of have a rule like 3 days. If your backpack's still there, we might rifle through after 3 days.
Sure, but that's 3 days, you know? That's the common courtesy period. We have a rule down in Los Angeles. If somebody's passed out for 3 hours, you're allowed to fuck them just once.
Right.
She said, y'all twisted.
Oh, somebody's checking out our car, Nico. Guys, we gotta go defend our car. Sorry. Hey, you were all lovely. Yeah, positive. Hey, wait, hey, guys, take the beer. Take Danny Mullen. Take the beer. It's all. Go time, Nico. Hey, buddy. You're not getting your JD now. You were up to no good over at our automobile. And I hear a hissing noise. I hear a faint pressurized hiss. Yep, he slashed our tire. These sons of bitches. You know, that was a real rotten thing you did. I made the call to get full coverage on this shit. I'm really glad I did that. On shoots, I have to make the call. Are we pissing people off near our vehicle? If so, full coverage. National Geographic, actually. I'm still bringing you your JD. I believe in the teachings of Jesus.
That's why you brought beer to the homeless?
What's wrong with that? That's a nice gesture.
I don't know. We experienced, why didn't you bring some Jesus love?
I paid them.
Hey, what are they doing?
Hey, are you prejudiced?
What do you mean?
Geographic, huh?
Yeah.
Is that why you went to the Holy African Americans up here? Right.
How is that prejudice? All right. It's becoming racial. Like I just made mention of us going straight to the African Americans. I think we're just running out of time. I think they might be getting bold over here, Nico. I think we're gonna drive on the rim to get out of here. Hey, you might have popped our tire. I popped your sister's cherry though, asshole. She was asking for more. I looked deep into her eyes and made love. One of your buddies, Jeremy, taught me how to do it. He just called me did you just call me the N-word?
I couldn't hear that. I mean, I heard something, but did he really call you that?
Dude, yeah! I can't believe Dom and Esty have to live with those idiots.
Yeah, that sucks.
Both people are right. And what I mean by that is our lovely woman at Gold Rush Burgers said that the homeless up here are pieces of garbage. Clearly she's right. And then Esty and Dom said a lot of people up here are very, very racist, and clearly they are right too. Does it look messed up?
No, it's just he's a piece of shit.
Looks like he just swallowed a cyanide pill. It's foaming at the mouth.
I know, it's
Looks like the Wicked Witch of the East shoe.
Yeah, it's stuck in there.
It's
You're
pinned.
a comedian, huh? But that one won't fit. It's too high.
Yeah.
This is as low as it goes, and it don't fit under the control arm.
We had plans to get to the historical downtown sector of Yreka. But alas, our plans have been dashed. You could even say they've been punctured by a makeshift knife or heroin needle, which means we will be spending the next hour or so until roadside assistance comes at the Black Bear Diner. What do you have here, Bruce? You're a silver salesman.
No.
A collector?
Hobbyist.
Bruce, how long have you lived in Yreka?
54 years.
Bruce, is the reason that you're so fascinated by silver and gold, are you one of those guys who you don't trust the Federal Reserve, the way they inflate our currency?
I've got enough money I don't have to worry about. I've owned a lot of stuff in Yreka.
Yeah?
Businesses.
A lot of businesses?
And I've sold one for 1.4 million and sold another one for $1 million.
Bruce, tell me, I know you've got stockpiles of silver and gold, and probably women too. Tell me about the firearms. You're armed to your teeth up there at your hillside compound, aren't you? You used to be armed to the teeth? But what if there's an insurrection? What if Sacramento comes a knocking on your door one day and demands the coin?
1990, they nailed me 300,000 trying to get me for income tax.
For tax evasion, huh?
Yep.
And you were guilty, but you hired the best lawyer in Northern California.
My CPA was on cocaine.
Mm-hmm. That's the way.
Screw their video.
The paper trail always stops with the CPA.
I've owned every gas station in this town but 2 of them. And there was 13 gas stations when I first started.
This guy's an oil baron. Forget the Saudis. Bruce, lastly, we came up here to shoot a documentary on the mythical state of Jefferson. You're for it, aren't you? You're for it.
They want to go Idaho, Oregon, California, all in the state of Jefferson.
Yeah.
Shoot our governor before they leave, too.
Newsom.
Yeah.
You don't like that guy?
No, and I don't like Pelosi. I don't like Biden either.
Oh, neither do I. Neither do I, sir.
I got a lot of money in the stock market.
Yeah?
And I looked at it last week. I think I lost $50,000 in 1 week.
Biden's fault.
Yeah.
Bruce, take a seat real quick. I'm going to ask you this. I came up here to clear the people of Jefferson's name. I saw a really nasty piece in that rag, the LA Times, saying that climate change up here had led to extremism and that alt-right and Nazis were marching down Main Street. As a guy who's lived in this region his whole life, what do you have to say about that?
It's a bunch of bullshit.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
I've been in this town 54 years. I punched out cops before. I don't give a shit. It cost me a lot of money.
Blue lives matter until they screw with Bruce. How's that?
There's people in here knows me.
Let me ask you, how do you feel about this?
Oh, what about it?
Black people.
You know, when I first moved to Yreka, California, I was 14 years old. Never went to school with a black person in my life. Walked in the classroom, half of them's black. I come out of Kentucky up to here. One of them said something to me. I said, "You talking to me?" He said, "What'd you call me?" I said, "Oh, f***." We went to Blow City in the classroom. I was in 8th grade. I was 4'9". See them splits on my nose?
Yeah. Well, wow. Rough times in Weed, California.
Oh, back then it was. Rough times in Yreka, too.
Uh-huh. Thank you so much.
Okay, lots of luck.
Lots of luck to you too, Bella.
Oh, miss. I like the fish and chips too.
Well, I'm disappointed. Doesn't that suck, Nico? You come up here and you try to do a non-biased piece, and you're hoping the people down in Los Angeles, the race hustlers, the people who seemingly are trying to divide us over issues of skin color, you hope that they're wrong, and that everybody up here is maybe like the lady at Gold Rush Burgers, fiscally conservative, tired of the riffraff coming into the town. And when I say riffraff, I mean the people, the vultures, the people in the tents begging for whiskey and slitting our tires if we don't bring it. But then you get a guy like Bruce, who is a perfectly lovely gentleman for the first 20 minutes you know him, made a lot of money in a lot of sectors of the economy. Thank you so much. And then for him to wad up your thesis like a crappily written essay in school and throw it into a wastebasket. My thesis, the people up here were just good, patriotic, fiscal conservatives who loved everybody and didn't judge until somebody did something worth judging. Well, that's out the window now because of Bruce. What a fucking douche, huh? What a douche.